Umesh, can you hear me?
Yes, Namaste.
Nice to finally meet you. You are the rock star of the group. You have been doing a great job with the challenge.
Thank you very much.
So I wanted to congratulate you for this new opportunity that you have landed. Tell me more about it. How did it come about, and what were the things from the program that helped you, and what are the details behind the job?
Yeah, fine. So first of all, the best part of the program which I enjoyed is the challenge.
Okay, naturally.
And frankly speaking, things started turning around after that challenge
Okay,
because it gives me real a boost so that I started working on myself. Prior to that challenge, there was things moving, but there was no speed, no focus, there is no intensity that level.
right.
See, I lost actually my job in the month of June.
Okay.
Since then, I've been part of program, and
And you lost your job because of the COVID
yeah,
situation?
COVID pandemic situation.
Hmm.
Earlier company, they were not having such kind of businesses on their hand. Customer also suffering at the same time. So
Right.
they took a call and they wanted basically they cut off, lay off the senior people
Okay.
earlier.
Hmm.
So my role was there like in general manager commercial,
Right.
and the company size was around 45 CR.
Right.
So since then I was trying, and I also started I joined this course in the month of last week of May when I was in the job, and I
Okay.
wanted to do something better in my existing job, but within a fortnight the things has collapsed, and I got few of the challenges started coming up from that period.
So you joined in May, but you did not start with the course immediately.
No, last week of May, I joined the course. I started immediately, but in the month of June, when I lost my job, then there was a pitfall in my mindset and everything. That things was not working because I planned something different, which happened, which is not happen. So there
Right.
was a setback. That was a setback, and I never forecast if this kind of things will happen with me.
Right.
So there was an impact with the mind, and I dealt with that impact for 1.5 months. And when we get into the challenge, then I left that history behind, and then I come up with the challenges, and then I started. That's what I'm saying. Because of the challenge only, I could able to come out immediately. If this
Yes.
challenge was not there, ना, तो मेरे ख्याल से मुझे बहुत time लगता. I could have take more time to come out of this situation.
Right. I can appreciate that. You have done a fantastic job with the challenge. I could see the dedication with which you are going about it, and it was really commendable. It inspired so many people. So I want to
Right.
thank you for that, Umesh.
Yeah, yeah. So, and I actually thank you because you created in such a way that the graph was in like, you allow us to grow gradually. It's not like you are bombarding with something, but again, wherever the correction was required, you come up on a weekly, you on every Wednesday you are coming and you are giving such, when there was a problem with my mind or I have some issues, I come to the call and I get resolved. So that kind of things are there. I never send a mail about any my queries and questions, but fortunately, I'm so fortunate that when I come up with the queries, you give me the answer from that side.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
And since June, I was a part of the program. So every Wednesday, I used to be on the call because I was also wanted to, not only learning, but how I can take this career forward when I get into the place where I wanted to be. So how this will happen. So I also very curious to know such things. I never look after this program as only a stepping stone. I wanted to take this program as uh, lifetime opportunity, and I wanted to go along with this program forever. Whenever I go into the career, I wanted to go with this program. See, sir, you have such a beautiful material available. I don't think any professional person need not to go to any other program apart from this program. This program have material for the beginners. This program has a material for the senior level professional. So I can see in my growing journey, this program has sufficient material with me. And possibly you have given the lifetime access as well.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's so wonderful to know that you have been able to see that the depth of the material and the journey is such that it can, help make you and shape you into the masterpiece that you are meant to be. And I have complete confidence that as you go on internalizing these things,
Yeah, yeah,
see, I always talk about this, that getting your dream job is, of course, a very important part of the program. And it's something that we work with all of our students towards. But
yeah.
the depth of the program goes much beyond that.
Yes,
So it's
sure.
very nice to hear that feedback from you.
Yes, definitely, definitely. See, two things I like about this job. One thing is it's a full of challenges. That is the first thing.
Right.
This business size is hardly a 50 crores of company
Hmm.
with a head count of 80, which is includes 35 of company role and
Right.
balance on a contractual basis.
Right.
Second thing, this is a family-owned business. These people are in this business since last 45 years. Since 1975, they people are into the business.
Right.
After this business, this is Punjabi, by the way.
Okay.
Okay, so Mr. Soki,
Right.
Mr. Soki is there. Jaswinder Singh Soki. Earlier, his father used to be there in the business, but he is no more since last 2 years. So he is the only person who's looked after business.
Right.
We have three plants basically. Two plants are operational. One plant is under construction.
Right.
So my role would be initially to take care of these two plants and simultaneously look after the development activity at third plant.
Okay.
And again, I have a immediate access to my director, who is Mr. Soki.
Right.
So there is no hierarchy in between.
Well, that is wonderful that you can access the decision maker directly.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So these two things attracts me towards this opportunity. One thing is again how this program helps me. If you ask me, one thing I told you about the challenges,
Right.
but again the way you mention about the connects and the routes to connect to the senior position.
Correct.
So I have not applied exactly, but I just tailor-made it because that time I have few of the contacts, when I was in the previous job. These people were into the market and they have connected to many of the owner of the companies and director of the companies.
Right.
I approached them with my viewpoint, what I can do for any company, any small company, how I can help to grow that company. I discussed with them over phone. I shared with my thoughts. It was a lengthy discussion. I discussed with few of the people, 4 or 5 people who are in the industry, and
Right.
these people helped me doing my marketing with these owners.
Yeah. So it worked on the same basis. You created
Exactly.
your first connects and then you
Yeah.
reached out to the decision makers. So you
Right.
followed the inbound approach precisely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So when the connect, I helped me to approach the owner. They call me for the interview. When they call me for the interview, I go through our detailed conversation about the interview. I
Right.
go through our detail about the how financials should be discussed and how it can help into company. So I
Correct.
have some knowledge about the financials when it was an interview. So I started dealing with them. What are the challenges? So what are the immediate need and where my skills sticks can help them. So these started during discussion only. It is started thought process started matching there itself.
Yes.
We had 3 meetings. In the first meeting, we have just casual discussion what is happening. Then he wanted me to go on the floor. I go into the floor. He took me to the second company which is under construction. We travel 80 kilometers from the city. I
Right.
went. I understand what is that. Then on a third meeting, I come up with what is the financial. I take them. I ask for the balance sheet. They offer me the balance sheet of last 2 years. Then I apply some of the principles, and then I showed them which is the area where we can definitely really immediately work on. So
Right.
thus it is move forward, and he was so happy. Then he told me, "Let's join us." There was a condition. See, there are 2 stages they have done. First stage is of 3 months, which is like they appoint me as a consultant,
Right.
but operationally they offer me a general manager position. So I have company's email ID, I have company's designation where I can deal with the customer. On paper, remuneration side, they wanted me to be as a consultant. The reason is you understand what is the situation. If you see you can go further, we are happy. If you don't see you cannot make contribution, you are ready to take your decisions. And there, see what is the basic objective of this owner. He wanted 100% relief from this business. So
Right.
he wanted me to take 100% business.
Right.
So this is the thing which I am very passionate now. See, now this is like 8:11. No, today was we have finalized our call, schedule our call.
Right.
But I wanted to spend time. You told because you wanted to cut short the traveling time because you can spend time on the job. I am exactly following you now. I wanted to spend more time here because this is, this is like, so many things I can do, and there are things which I can learn, which I can analyze, and definitely I can come up with my experience, their expectations, how we can, move forward with the developments that I already started doing. See, this is exactly 1 week I have completed just now.
Right. Umesh, I have to tell you, I think you have used the program so well. Because
Yeah.
for any business owner, it is important to understand what will the quantified results be.
Yes.
So where you were able to bring in the financial research and ask them for a balance sheet and say, sir, let me take a look at it and tell you what I think is possible. That is a very
Exactly.
meaningful step for any business owner.
Right.
And in addition to that, what you talk about, that this is a lifetime, connect
Good
for
opportunity.
us.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I want you to understand, you are already part of level 2, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I am a part of level 2.
Okay. So what I want you to do now is I want you to start the level 3 videos. Level 3 is a part of level 2 for you.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So I want you to start those level 3 videos, because that is what is going to show you that now that you've been able to get this job,
Right.
what do you need to do to
Yeah.
become indispensable to this company?
Right.
Okay. And at any point, if you're facing a challenge or you're stuck, I am always here to support you. So
Sure.
email me, reach out to me, and I will be happy to give you my inputs given your situation. Now, what is the CTC that you have come up to, and what is the name of the organization?
See, name of the organization is Ronak Engineering Private Limited.
Okay. And it is based out of where?
See, this is based off Bhosri MIDC Pune.
Okay. Okay. You're in Pune, right? Of course.
I'm in Pune. So they have 2 plants in Pune, and another one is Shirwal, which is on Bangalore Highway.
Okay.
So the company called KSB, Kirloskar, Sulzer Pumps, these are the prime customers for this company.
Got it.
They have offered me the CTC of 20 lakhs.
Oh, excellent. Congratulations on that.
See, when I lost a job and when I started discussing with people, they used to say, Umesh, if you wanted to go to new job, you may have to compromise. You may have to come up with a 50% of salary you have to accept. So, but I never allowed that thought process in my mind. I thought here we are talking about 3x. How you can say me ki minus x? It
Right.
is not possible. So I have to keep my mind, in that way. 3x 3x, when I registered for this program, you won't believe, my wife was sitting with me, and
Right.
she was the one who instinct me to approach this program. I know, register this program. At that, during the webinar, she wanted me to get registered for this program.
Right.
So that boost started from home, from better half. So she is very happy with the program and the kind of things I am doing. She is always with me. I told you that my younger son Swaroop, he is very curious to know when you are going to have a personal meeting with Savan sir. He knows about you everything. He used to sit with me when we are in a call, and he was known. He was very well aware that there will be a meeting happening. Unfortunately, I am here in the office today. I'm not at home. I deliberately I wanted to be office. So I'll tell him again. This is recorded video, by the way. If you can share later, I don't know. So I
Yes.
can share. I can share with him.
Certainly, I will do everything to encourage your son and the young
Yeah.
man that he is becoming. So I'll be happy to share this link with you so that he can also watch his father, who has done an amazing job, and can be an inspiration to him as well.
Our family is Apex family.
Thank you, Umesh. And my thanks to your missus. It seems like you have a very
Yeah.
supportive life partner, and it is wonderful where you and your wife understand what the requirements and the hard work will be, and so that you
Right.
can have that supportive environment at home, so that you
Yes.
can do you can correctly go through the program. So
Yeah.
I'm very pleased to hear that. Wonderful. And what did you think of all of the mastermind calls? Because I know you were attending them regularly. What
Yes.
do you think of, did they add value to you?
Surely, I told you, whenever I stuck with something, I come up with the question sets to the program, to the mastermind call. and I used to get the answer from you without asking you. See,
Well,
this
it's
is
good
the
to know
fact.
that.
I tell you, this is the fact. I don't know about this program. I have followed 3-4 principles. One thing is total surrender. I wanted to be an absolute follower when you are a leader there. I don't have to worry about what you are talking about, what you are not talking about. You said something, I am there to do this. This was the first thing.
Right.
Second thing, I applied the follow, get this, get your family into this program as much as you can. I did that as well.
Right.
You wanted us to be, think about the process. Don't worry about the result. Result will the byproduct, it will follow. I
Right.
did that. And I always wanted to be positive with a positive mindset, which is a mandatory for this program or being a professional. I did that. These are the 3-4 principles I used to work on. See,
Right.
I before I have never wrote to you anything, but believe me, every time if I used to drive, I just put your cassette or program on my audio. I used to listen this. Wherever I get a time in the home, I put something. I'll just catch up with any of the program. I just put it and listen it. It is not like I am doing it on a sequentially, but tailor-made basis, which is at this moment, which is at this moment, which is at this moment. See, you told us to go to the financial results, na, the Mr. Anil Lamba's book, mentioned 10, 11 or 12 lessons. So I
Yes.
immediately get that book and I started reading. I got some principles, some understanding. So thus I am participating in this program, and I believe this is helping me a lot and will help me in my future career growth.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that feedback. I really appreciate that. And I'm looking forward to continuing to interact with you and talk with you as you now go through level
Yeah,
3 to understand what are the next steps. And
yeah.
I'm hoping very quickly here we will have another conversation where you will tell me that you have put yourself in a position to be able to relieve the owner of all of those
Yes,
responsibilities and even
surely.
further grow to
Yes,
another new height within this position. So I am
sure.
looking forward to that conversation. Let me ask you, would you recommend this program to others? Would you suggest that other people also engage with this program and understand how to take it?
I already discussing with people when people are talking about me, how Umesh, you can so positive in this Corona, when you losing your job, you are, struggling, how. So I'm already starting discussing, but now now there is a result of this process. So now there is more weightage. So
Right.
definitely I'm going to recommend this program to my people who are still struggling in the processes. So I'm going to recommend that, and it's from my bottom of my heart. It's not like it's marketing. It's from my bottom of my heart, and it's my own experience, which I wanted to share with them. And forget about the money. See, money, you are charging very less, by the way. So, but
Thank
I
you.
really, and I appreciate and salute your energy level. I am really, you are amazing. I have seen more people, so many trainers I am going through, because I'm also in the industry more than 24 years. I have seen so many people, but kind of energy. See, you started by 7:45, 7:40, and you end up with 12, 12:10, 12:15, 12:30 is the kind of energy you are having. Hats off.
Thank you so much, Umesh. I appreciate that. See, this is what makes it all worth it.
Yeah.
All of those late nights that we spent on Wednesdays together working through these things, what makes it worth it is to see the glow on your face today. This is my
Yeah.
reward.
You can see the glow.
I can absolutely see it because you look like a happy man. You look like somebody who's inspired and who's driven, and
Sure.
it is such a big joy for me to know that given what you have been able to achieve, you have inspired your family. They look up
Yeah.
to you. So
Yes.
it is wonderful. Thank you so much for the feedback that you have provided me today, and you have a wonderful evening. Please give my best wishes to your family. I hope all of you are doing well and you're safe and healthy and happy at home. And I will look forward to more interaction in the future as you continue to do some amazing things.
These are the bestest moment of my professional life, where I am interacting with you one to one or one on one.
Thank
I
you very
really
much for that.
thank you. I am really thankful for that. You're spending your apart from your busy schedule, you are spend some time with me, spare some time with me. I'm really, really amazed, and I'm
Thank
yeah.
you so much. Yeah, I can tell you the feeling is mutual. It is
Yes,
wonderful to always connect with somebody, who is not afraid of taking the action and saying that this is something I can get done. And you have proved it. You have shown
right.
it that you could get it done. So it's wonderful to see that. And my congratulations to you once again. And I look forward to staying connected.
Thank you very much. Same here.
Thank you so much, Umesh.
Bye.
You have
Bye.
a wonderful evening.
Thank you. Same to you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.